Every time you click, every time you scroll, every time you search, someone, somewhere, is making money off it. Not from what you buy, not from what you post, but from something far more valuable, your data. And the strange part is, you're giving it away for free. Right now, as you watch this video, data is being collected. What you clicked, how long you stayed, what you watched before this, what you might watch next. It's silent, invisible, constant, and it powers one of the largest, least understood industries in the world. A market worth hundreds of billions of dollars, built entirely on you. So here's the question: how is your personal data actually being collected? Who is buying it? And why do ads sometimes feel like they know exactly what you were just thinking about? To understand that, you have to look behind the screen. Because the system isn't just tracking you, it's studying you. Every app you download asks for permissions, location, contacts, camera, microphone. At first, it feels harmless, a small trade for convenience. Navigation apps need your location. Social media apps need your camera. Shopping apps need your preferences. But what most people don't realize is that these apps don't just use your data. They collect it, store it, analyze it, and often share it. Every tap, swipe, and pause becomes a data point. And over time, those data points form something incredibly valuable. A profile. Not just who you are, but who you might become. What you like. What you fear. What you want. What you might buy next. And that profile is worth money. A lot of money. Because there are companies whose entire business model revolves around this. They're called data brokers. And most people have never heard of them. Data brokers don't create social media platforms. They don't build apps you interact with. They operate in the background, quietly collecting information from hundreds of sources. Apps, websites, surveys, loyalty programs, public records, even seemingly harmless online quizzes, all feeding into one thing: a massive database of human behavior. Then they organize it, sort it, package it, and sell it. Not to you, but to advertisers, corporations, and sometimes even governments. Imagine a file that knows your age, your income range, your interests, your shopping habits, your location history, your political views, your health concerns, your relationship status. Now imagine that file being sold thousands of times. That's the data economy. And it's growing faster than most traditional industries, because data is no longer just information, it's leverage. Companies don't just want to know what you did, they want to predict what you'll do next. And prediction is incredibly valuable, because if you can predict behavior, you can influence it. That's where targeted advertising comes in. You've probably experienced it. You search for something once, and suddenly, ads follow you everywhere. Shoes, phones, flights, subscriptions. It feels like a coincidence, but it's not. It's a system designed to track your behavior across platforms. Websites use cookies to monitor your activity. Apps track your interactions. Devices share data with each other. Your phone, your laptop, your tablet, all connected, all feeding the same machine. So when you look at a product once, that information doesn't stay in one place. It spreads across networks, across advertisers, across platforms, until suddenly, it feels like the internet is reading your mind, but it's not reading your mind. It's reading your patterns, and patterns are predictable. If you linger on a product for 5 seconds instead of 2, that means something. If you scroll back up to look at it again, that means something. If you search for similar items later, that means everything. Because now, the system knows you're interested. And once interest is detected, you become a target. Not in a dangerous way, but in a commercial one. Your attention becomes the product, and companies compete to buy it. This is where the real scale of the system becomes clear. Every second, millions of auctions happen in the background of the internet. Not for products, but for people. When a web page loads, advertisers bid in real time for the chance to show you an ad. The decision happens in milliseconds. Whoever values your attention the most wins. And that value is based entirely on your data, your profile, your behavior, your predicted future actions. In other words, you are being evaluated, priced, and sold over and over again without ever seeing the transaction. This is the hidden marketplace, a system where your personal life is turned into a commodity, bought, sold, traded at scale, and most people never notice because the system is designed to feel normal. Free apps, free websites, free services, but nothing is actually free. You're just not paying with money. You're paying with information, and information is far more valuable because once it's collected, it can be used again and again, sold again and again, refined, expanded, and combined with other data, until the picture becomes clearer, more detailed, more accurate, more valuable, which leads to the uncomfortable truth. Your data isn't just being used, it's being monetized, systematically, relentlessly, at a global scale, and the companies that control this system have built empires on it. Some of the largest tech companies in the world generate most of their revenue not from products, but from advertising. And advertising only works because of data. Without data, ads are guesses. With data, ads become precision tools. Tools that can influence decisions, shape behavior, and drive billions of dollars in revenue, all from something you never see. So the next time you open an app, or scroll through a feed, or search for something online, remember this: you are not just the user, you are the product. Your attention is being sold, your behavior is being tracked, your data is being traded, and it's all happening in the background, quietly, constantly, effortlessly. The real question is not whether your data has value. It clearly does. The real question is, why are you giving it away for free? And, more importantly, are you okay with that? Because in a world where everything feels free, the truth is simple. If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. And business is very, very good.